Okay, y'all, let's make a basic thumbnail for the video that I'm about ready to upload. Or, well, you're probably looking at it, probably got a notification for the video before I done this. Because I put it up first. But anyway, nothing elaborate, nothing nothing crazy. And being that nowadays saying that YouTube says that the overwhelming majority of their stuff is watched on a handheld device, I'm like, why am I making elaborate thumbnails, you know, with all kind of text and crazy and this and I'm like, you know what? Then I had to fib to myself and said, you're making it for the 1 out of 5 or 2 out of 5 that's watching it on a desktop. I do more desktop than anything. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me see. Now, I took a picture screenshot from the EVGA website of the GPU that, well, like I say, y'all already see it. And then I just cropped it, used MS Paint, which, you know, is standard, comes with Windows, or you can use GIMP, which is what I use when I'm in Linux. But I figure I'll do this in Windows to make it easy. So let me go ahead and grab that picture. Okay, so let me open my picture, download little folder, pull it over here so you guys can see it. Oh, and this website I'm using, I'll put the link in the description, is remove.bg, and it works very well. And in the case that something doesn't get picked up, you can it has is basic, but it has an editing tool where you can erase or replace and change the size of the brush and all that other stuff. But I go out of my way to choose easy pictures that will, you know, that I can use, so I don't have to spend a whole bunch of time filling and dodging and all this other good stuff. Everything but the girl. These are pictures that I put in the video on my Nicktoons music channel, because I take the song and I put it up, and instead of the video, so it don't get blocked, I just put up photos and transition to different photos. But it's Nicktoons right here on YouTube, NICK''S. Okay, now I'm not going to use this one, and even though you see it's a white background, that white background will transfer to your thumbnail. Now, if you doing it on white, then I guess you can leave it alone. But if you're doing it on a color, you're going to have this big white box. Same thing with this here. This is, I done this one. This is actually the card that's in the machine that I'm using right now. This is the 3060 for the win. My gamer buddy says it stands for F the world, but I'm not gonna say that. But let's go ahead and drag and drop the XR1 Pro on here. Bam. And it does the work for you. Bam. Now see, I got this here. You can hit edit and you hit erase, and see how you can change your brush size. See, the close stuff, you know, I just, you know, use something real small. The big stuff, just wipe it and get it out of the way. And when you're doing a little thumbnail, you probably ain't gonna see the difference in that little bit. Okay, figure I just cut out all that so I'm not making the video so long while y'all sitting here watching me editing that. Now, here's the 3080 that's on there. And look, I only got to deal with that little bit there. That's it. Okay, so edit and restore. because if you don't put that back, then it's going to show through and your background will show. And it looks like this. Yeah, everything else looks kind of good. Got the little corner here. But y'all can go back at the video and look at the thumbnail and see if you can see. You're like, hey, I can't see it. Yeah, just take a hot second and then hit download and download image, save as. That name's good enough for me. Y'all can see some of the other stuff already got in my PNG folder. That's good enough. Save. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, now I use Canva and Photopea, but I'm going to show you this one on Photopea. I know some people just love Canva. I like them both, but this one here, I'm gonna run through it right fast. Photopea is pretty easy, pretty fast. It's not a hard study. Neither one of them are, but most of the people that tell me, you know, when I first started, Photopea was easier for me to manipulate. So let me go ahead and shrink the screen down some so I can get you a good view. Okay, now let me go to in here, got a folder for backgrounds, and now, of course, I just pick, you know, I just have this folder, and it's and I just have all different, you know, all this stuff. If you're going to be doing this, you can just go to your search engine and put in there and go over to the images and download images, all different kind of stuff, some plain, some cool. I try to get the plain ones because then I can dress them up how I want. Now, open, do a stroke. Nope, I don't want that color. I want the blue. I want it. Yeah, like, well, man, I don't see it on there. That's because you got positions outside, inside, and center. But you see where it barely come in out the inside, it gets a little thicker. Change the size. Let's see. Is that thick enough? Let's make it 12. See what it. Yeah, that looked good enough, but I can come back and adjust that if I don't like it. Okay. Now let me drag in the PNGs that we just created. Okay, there's the 3080. And let's move this around, grab a corner, make it a little bigger. Yeah, and you see that red line in the middle. If you're trying to get something perfectly in the middle, it has guidelines for you to see, like right there. If I let it go, it's evenly spaced top to bottom in the picture frame, but that's not what I'm going after. Let me see. I'll put it over here, make it a little bigger. Now let's give it some pop, some pizzazz. Now, outer glow, I tend to use that on a lot of things here. And what you see when you click outer glow, whatever it has in stock set up pops up and you can barely see the glow, but you can change the spread. You got to be real touchy with it. Sometimes you can get carried away. Some people, but hey, it's about what you think looks right, you know. But now I'm not doing, well, you can tell I ain't go this big, but I'm just showing you the effect. Take the spread down. That is way too much. That's way too much than what I normally do. And that looks good to me. Now let's get our capture card. And there's the Pro. So now let's do some dressing up here. Let me see, what else can we add to this? Well, may as well add my big head in now. Dum-da-dum-da-dum. Which one do I want to use? Pay attention, sir. Pay attention, sir. Dum-da-dum-da-dum. Yeah, let's use this one. It's on the side. Dark color. Put myself in the corner. See how, cause it's cut off, so that I use that as a corner picture. I ain't gotta be too big. That's big enough. Now, double click on the tab that you put your picture in, and you can make yourself glow or put an outline around you. Now, what I'm gonna put the stroke. Oh, that's too thick. Hold on, we got it. We got it. Switch it from inside to outside. And switch it from 12. In my case, let's see, 2. 2. Let's try 3. Yep, 3 is good enough for me. Okay. And then get it down far enough where you don't have that little gap there. There I go. Right there. You can put text in. I'm not gonna go, I mean, because it's something everybody, you like this font, you like that color and whatnot. I'm just showing you the big stuff. But now but you know, you just go up top to T is for text, and you click text, then the text box. See, and then you choose the size of the font, you know, regular font size. You know, you increase the font size, decrease the font size, pick the color. You can do all that. Then it pops open a box, and then you type what you want in there. And then, you know, that's it. Just keep going. You do the same thing. You can do a shadow. You can do whatever. Just do it in there. But I rarely put text in my thumbnails. Again, I used to do it back in the day, but now I say now, I'd have to make it so big for you to see it on a mobile device that is taken away from the real estate, you know, for showing what it is that you're trying to show. So all right, let's go to the Pro. Now I can move it around, but notice I can't change it anymore. So you go over here to edit and come down to transform and hit scale, and notice it pops back up. So you can make it whatever you want. You can rotate it, edit, transform, rotate. And then when you get close to it, you see these 2 little deals pop. Now you just hold your mouse, hold the left button, and you can do whatever you want with it. If you want it to flip the other way, go to edit, go back to transform, rotate horizontally, and it'll flip it on its, you know, on its base. I don't want it that way. I'm just showing you that you can do it that way. Put it back. And if you want to flip upside down, which wouldn't make no sense, well, I'm quite sure you've seen it, where you can flip vertically. Okay. Where if you have something and you want to turn it upside down, you can do that. I've done that one time with me and hung myself in the corner, up in the corner on the other side, upside down, looking at something. But when I snapped the picture of myself, I made sure I was like looking up at the ceiling, so it looks like I'm looking down at the product, if that makes any sense to you. Now get that rotated straight where I want. Now that's that. Click. Oh, and then I gotta have the OBS, because this is certified or something to that effect. So let me go ahead and get that one, and we'll almost be done. Okay, and we add the OBS certified. Move it over here somewhere. Make it a little bigger. There's no, I mean, just do, you know, I guess the stuff the way you like it. I also got the certified for OBS. I just got that off the search engine. Just put certified for OBS and click, and there it was. So I didn't have to fish it off of EVGA site. Then move this over so I can see how much glow I'm gonna have. And that's not bad. I'll leave that alone. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Ah, forgot to put the, hey y'all, why ain't y'all tell me I forgot to put the glow on the Pro? Come on, man. Y'all supposed to be helping me. Outer glow. Like I say, now if you want to try a different color or you want to try stroke and turn outer glow off and you like the little blue, or you can double click stroke where the color palette pop up and you can pick, you move it out of the way so you can see the colors change and see if you like the way it go with a little more green, because you know it is G-Force EVGA, like they green, right? Get the green if you want it to. I'm probably gonna go back with the glow. Nah, I'm gonna leave it at the green just for poops and giggles. It's on outside already. Let's make it a little bigger, y'all. Let's see. No, 5, a little impact. Let's do now I ain't gonna leave it at this, but just so you can see, you can make a big border if you want one, but that's I'm more the subtle. Yeah, no, it's too big for me. Yeah, that's good enough. And that, so I'll put that there. I know what I'm gonna do, and then we'll be done. Let me slide this up some. What you sliding that up and over some for, Nick? Because I'm going to add this guy. Yeah. Come on, Snoopy. Strike a pose. Snoopy's kind of big, ain't he? Shrink him down a little bit. Move him a little bit. He leaning on the wall. Get your hand on the wall, Snoopy. Foot on the floor. Hand on the wall. Foot on the floor. Hand on the wall. There we go. Now, we're going to give him a little color. So set him off. Well, he's black bordered. But anyway, you can kill it just in case you don't like it. Let's go back to the original light blue. And let's go down to 3. Just to break it, just to so he's touching the blue and it just goes around him. And that's pretty much it. A lot of time I'll use a white border, but then using a white border on a white PNG, you know, it just kind of, you know, on me that'd be fine because I'm of the darker set. The white stands off, but I just keep mine thin just enough to break it from the outside. Like I say, but if you want to, you know, I can switch this back to the glow to match everything else. Double click, turn off stroke, turn on the outer glow, and hit OK. And that's it. And then just save it, hit file, export. Let me see. EVGA GPU and cap card. Let's just do that. Name it as that. Save. Save as. Go to my thumbnail folder. Thumbnails. Save. Done. And I don't know why it keeps popping up ad blocker when I don't have the ad blocker on. The only thing I have on is the tracker. But anyway, that's it, folks. And that's plain and simple. That's an easy one. I say if you want to change some things, you can, which I'm not going to do. Let's say like I wanted to move this over some. And notice I got Snoopy on top of it. Whatever is at top is going to be on the upper layer. Like if I move the EVGA up, notice then it's over Snoopy's face. You don't want that. Put Snoopy over the top of the EVGA so he sticks out. Okay, and the cap card is over the top of that. So if I click that, move it over, it's going to be on the top instead of the bottom. I'm quite sure that makes sense. That's it, folks. That's an easy thumbnail. And if I wasn't talking and messing around, that this is literally just takes a couple of minutes, especially if you already have pictures that you've converted the PNGs in your folder. But as you start making thumbnails, your folder will get bigger and bigger, and then stuff, when you're doing stuff, you already got it. So you don't have to go hunting and searching for it. Okay, I hope that helps somebody. Y'all be good and be safe. Let me know. Comment below. Tell me what you think or what I missed. Bye.